Hey Jason, how you doing?
Very good. So, Anthony, how's it going with you?
It's going good, man. Just right along, man. Little road trip to Little Rock, just hanging out with some friends.
So, what's the band been doing these days? Joan Red.
Well, we just started recording some new material, taking kind of the rest of the year off, man, to write and record and solidified two new guitar players. And basically, we just been taking it easy, man, but really pumping out the music and getting things ready for a new record.
So, who's in the band at this time? You could maybe mention the band members.
Yeah, Brandon Vader, Anthony Basurto, and Rick Anderson.
And how long have you guys been together?
Well, it's been, we've had a few member switches here and there, but it's been, Joan Red has been going on for about 4 years now.
Would you say the internet world's in your favor? That with the YouTube and stuff, because I've seen you guys got a new promo video. It's looking actually very good.
Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, the internet's amazing. I mean, it's so much easier to reach people than, having to go up and down Sunset Boulevard and replace flyers over other bands' flyers and such like that. So, I mean, it's definitely easier to reach and keep keep a constant relationship with your fans and turn them into a big giant family, man. I mean, it's great. It's limitless.
When you guys write songs, how does it start, and to finish your product, like for a song, let's say, how you guys get your structures in?
Yeah, it all starts with one idea. Whoever comes up with the idea, and then we kind of it doesn't matter if it's a good idea or a bad idea. We usually ping pong balls off of each other, and we just kind of we throw it around. We put it in the blender and mix it up and put our 2 cents in there, and it's kind of like building a house. Somebody brings the foundation, and then we add different contractors in there, and we finish it up until the song is good and solid, and we feel good about it. So it's always a work in progress. Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes the song finishes within that day.
Would you say these new songs you guys are working on, are they going to be ending up like the same structured songs you guys have, with this album you've
They're a
guys
little
got?
bit, yeah, they're a little bit better produced. As far as the way we're going, I guess it's kind of like a more, our last record was kind of the Killers Meet Disturbed with our own sound thrown in there. But this the new sound, it's not really a new sound. It's kind of like an addition to what we've been doing. It is also like it's kind of like a Daughtry meets Avenged Sevenfold kind of thing. So it's really rhythmic, but still real hooky, and it's still got the top 40 feel to it, man, to where we can swing right on up there with Daughtry and still be still be competitive and still have our edge.
And when's this new album coming out?
Well, it's like I said, it's still all just work in progress. We're just demoing the songs, and we're recording them here and there, but we're really not trying to rush everything until we get the solidified guitar players. That way, we can throw their ideas into the mix and make sure that we add their flavor and see what they bring into the sound as well.
Where you guys are going to be recording this next album?
There's a friend of ours. He's an unknown producer in Nashville. His name's Ryan Rossabo, and funny enough, the studio is Studio Red, and so he's a talented guy. He does work right out of his house, and how he gets the sounds that he gets is uncanny. He's very talented. So we're excited. He's going to push me and push our songwriting to the next level, and really make sure that we do the best that we possibly can.
What could you tell me about street teams? The street teams today are working really hard with, bands in general. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I think street teams are awesome, and we have our own kind of version of our street teams called Redheads, and we tell everybody to spread the red, and we try to do various things. I mean, Reverb Nation has a thing that's really cool called what is it? They do their own street teams, and when they that you can offer up like a prize or something like that, like a signed guitar for whoever goes and promotes your band and sends a certain amount of links out and stuff like that. I mean, there's so much more availability. I see from the street teams that you see on the street, like literally on the street, it's a little harder to get a lot of people involved because not everybody has the time, especially in the economy. It's hard to get people all the stuff that they need, and But we try to accommodate, man, and they work real well. And we have a lot of people behind us who are just willing to help by any means necessary. So street teams are very important. Word of mouth is still the best way to do everything.
And for the album Side Effects of You, where does the artwork come from? Where's the idea into that?
The artwork was presented to us by a photographer, and then he saw it online, the actual girl, and I just kind of liked the style of her face, and it just looked innocent, but yet that she had something to hide. And so I contacted the photographer, who is actually a German photographer, and asked for his permission to use the image, and I doctored it up. I used I used my graphic skills and stuff like that to kind of give it that edge look, and put the Side Effects of You tape over her mouth, and put the Joan Red logo on there. It's really dark, but it tells a story. You can see right into her eyes, and her eyes tell a story of how that's pretty much why the tape's over her mouth, is that she doesn't have to say a word. All the music's going to tell the whole story, and her eyes don't lie.
For gigs, there will be no gigs until 2011, do you figure, or are you going to be playing on and off here somewhere when you find your guitar players?
It might be an on and off thing. It might be an on and off thing, dependent upon, like I said, we're not trying to rush the guitar player situation. We just want to make sure that we have the best situation. We're talking to a lot of different management teams and a lot of different, just people in general to get our stuff pushed early 2011. So if we might be doing some showcasing at the end of the year for the beginning of 2011. But it all, it's all up in the air right now. I mean, it's definitely a possibility that we can hit, Memphis or Tupelo or anywhere in Missouri. I mean, it's just, we've been thinking about it, and as soon as we get our stuff ready to go, we're definitely down, man. It's not easy going from playing almost an entire year, or actually 2 years, to taking half of a year off. So I'm definitely dying to hit the stage again.
Well, Anthony Basurto, pleasure talking to you, man.
You as well, Jason. I sure appreciate it, man.
We'll be looking for Joan Red's next album when it comes out, and you guys going to be pumping out a new video anytime soon from the old album?
Yeah, I mean, Sean Babbitt, the kid who did it, he's only 18 years old, man, and he is a talented guy, and there have been talks about more videos and different styles and stuff like that, so you never know. We might get up there back to Detroit and shoot another one. But yeah, I mean, everything's going well, my brother. I mean, it's just we're getting ready to blow up 2011.
Let me tell you another thing too. The video quality is incredible. The
is
quality
it,
itself.
I mean, he's 18, man. 18.
Wow. Well, you guys are on the right track, so we'll look forward to that.
Right on. I sure appreciate it, Jason. Thanks for your time, buddy.
All right, you too, and have a good evening.
You as well.
Thank you. Bye-bye.